Ukraine has called for meetings with Russia and other members of Europe's main security group over rising tensions on its borders. Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said Russia had ignored official requests to explain the troop increase. He said the next step would be to request a meeting in the next 48 hours for transparency about Russia's plans. Russia has denied plans to invade Ukraine despite the addition of about 100,000 troops on the Ukrainian border. But with the US saying Moscow could start with aerial bombing at any time, more than a dozen countries have urged their citizens to leave Ukraine. Ukraine's ambassador in London, Vadym Prystaiko, has retracted comments he made to the BBC in which he said Ukraine was willing to be flexible on its ambitions to join NATO, which would be a major concession to Russia. But in a subsequent interview he said that Ukraine has a constitutional commitment to join NATO and it depends on NATO's own readiness whether Ukraine will be accepted. British Armed Forces Secretary James Heappey said Britain would support whatever Ukraine decides to do. Ukraine has submitted a request through the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, OSCE, to Russia to explain its troop increase. Under the Vienna documents, to which Russia is a party, OSCE members can request information about members' military activities. If Russia is serious when it comes to inextricable security in the OSCE space, it must fulfill its commitment to military transparency to reduce tensions and increase security for all, Kuleba said. However, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who criticized the panic that could spread from such claims, said he saw no evidence that Russia was planning an invasion in the coming days. On Sunday, he spoke for nearly an hour by phone with U.S. President Joe Biden. The White House said President Biden had reaffirmed U.S. support for Ukraine, and that the two leaders had agreed on the importance of continuing diplomacy and deterrence. The Ukraine phone call statement said its president had thanked the U.S. for its unwavering support, and that, in the end, President Zelensky had invited the U.S. leader to come to Ukraine. There was no immediate comment on the invitation from the White House. An hour-long phone call between President Biden and Russian leader Vladimir Putin the day before failed to produce a breakthrough.